In this video, I'm going to show a more refined version of how the 4 seasons match the 3 cycles of water. So the first cycle of water would be considered spring, the second cycle of water would be considered the summer, and the last cycle, which is fall and winter, are really supposed to be together. They're really supposed to be together, but they are separate because they have 2 different forms. So fall is when the air starts to get cold, and then winter is when the air is actually cold. Temperature is just a mixture of air and water. So the closer you are to a large body of water, the more balanced your temperature is on the world. The further you are away from a big body source of water, the more you need snow in order for everything to grow in that part of the land. So spring starts around February 20th and ends around June 20th. Summer starts around June 20th and ends around October 20th. Fall starts around October 20th and ends around the end of November. And then winter starts around the beginning of December and ends around February 20th, where spring starts again. So in spring, all parts of the water get dispersed throughout the land. It takes about 4 months for each cycle of water, but for the first cycle, it takes those 4 months. It takes that long for all of the water to get seeped within to the earth. And just so people know, earth is what you would consider the green, and then water is what you consider blue. So you can't really call this whole world earth. That would be like incorrect, because earth is only one of the elements. This is the world. This is the hub. And what I mean by green, I mean anything that grows. Water doesn't necessarily grow, does it? You can't grow air, you can't grow water, and you cannot grow fire. You can make those things, but you cannot grow them. Anyway, that was sort of like a side note. But in springtime is when all the water gets dispersed throughout the land. The summertime is when everything starts to grow. Fall is when after the growth process is completely finished. And after the growth process is completely finished, everything is already grown, and then the air starts to rise. And then the cold air starts to sink. Since everything is already grown during the summertime, the cold air starts to take over. The seasons also match the aging process. So once everything is already grown, that's when, just like in a human body, they say you fully grown around 18 or 22. So you can say as the water starts to freeze, you can connect it to your body. So your body starts to necessarily become frozen, right? Like you don't grow anymore, or you reach a certain height, you don't grow anymore. I'm gonna finish this in another video.